I figured it out. I figured out why OBS was croaking on me. Because somehow the game keeps wanting to bump this number to 120, max foreground DP frames per second. If this goes way high, then it generates way too many frames for OBS to handle. If I set this to 64 as a max, of course my target is 60, then OBS just seems to work just fine, even with all the other settings where they were, like everything on ultra, everything on high, even with multi-sample technique set to, let's see, I guess I can do everything, right? No, I just want to do multi-sample. Right. Let's not do everything. All right, excellent. Yay, now it's all smooth. I mean, if I was generating 120 frames per second and I was still losing half of them, then I wonder if on the back end, if OBS was still getting a really, really clean stream, because, you know, even losing half of 120 is still above 60, right? I love this mount. I worked so hard to get this mount. Oh dear. Don't like dragon flying. I mean, to be fair, I haven't really tested it after all the enhancements are in, because I only played it for a little while. Okay, I'm not going to do all that right now. But are we still... Nope, we're good. Okay. Little mechanome. Oh, I'm so glad I figured that out. I wonder, I mean, I had that set to 64 frames per second on the other account, and I wonder if that's account based. Like if you switch accounts, that just gets lost. I mean, it must be.
Meet me in Stormwind, where I shall present the Aspect's invitation to the Alliance.
Profiles. Combat. Yeah. Come on, show me the things. Not that one. That one. I need to remember what the keybinds are for this now. Seems like everything's changed. Headless Horseman, Wolfing Prowler. I'm very, very much I like it this way and I don't want it to change kind of a person. It's such a cute pain. Whoa. All right. Everything's in the wrong place. I had to redo all the locations of spells. 5, thank you. Good God, I have way too many characters. Again, I've probably deleted maybe 24 characters by now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm so glad I figured out that problem. Today is troubleshooting day, and I'm shooting all the troubles. Right in the head.
Meet me in Stormwind, where I shall present the Aspect's invitation.
Get damaged either way. I guess I could jump in the water. That would make too much sense. Like a sane thing to do. I don't know why I keep hitting P to open that up. I was one of the first people on the server to get a yak, because I had planned it out. Whoops. I like booked myself right there and bought it. Because I was on the PTS or whatever you want to call it beforehand, like when you pre-ordered it, you could go play on it. And so I figured out how to get all the way to, oh, what is it called? It's all the way to Shrine of Seven Stars. As soon as you log in, as soon as you get into the server, I bypassed the giant bottleneck at the starting area where everyone was on those gyrocopters at like 300 people trying to do the same quest. I was like, nope, I'm just going to jump off this giant flying ship and into the water, and then I'm going to head west. Then I headed north, went up the stairs, made my way all the way back around. I can show sometime how to do that. It was kind of a fun challenge to figure out. But then it worked like a charm. I was able to, on the way I got my yak, and then I went south from the yak place. Okay, so here's what I do, or what I did. So if I open this all the way up. So when you first came in, you're on a boat down here, right? And everyone was bottlenecked doing the quest that basically recaptures this area. So I was like, screw that, right? I knew I wanted the yak right away. So I jumped off, I went this way. I think I mined some mining nodes on the way. I grabbed the flight paths here. I don't think I went up. I think I went west into Valley of the Four Winds. And then I went up through here. I think I got this flight path. And then I went over to here, got this flight path, went up, got this flight path. Then I went to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, went all the way up here. Sorry, no, wrong. Went to Kunlai Summit from here, all the way up to here, got my yak, got this flight path, came back down. Didn't get this one because it's not unlocked yet. Came here, climbed up, took the wall south, basically just run on the wall all the way down to here, run out to here, jump down, run through here. You might die a couple times. This was before it was all torn up from the sundering or whatever, not the sundering, but whatever it was called that ripped it all to shreds, that made it all ruined and terrible and ugly. You just run through here and right up to here, and you can get your flight path, you get the portals, you set your hearth, and you're good. It was pretty fun. So I was like the first person to do all that on the server, I think, because I sort of knew exactly where I was going and what to do. It was a fun little challenge. Well, that's right, I was playing this guy. I did heal a dungeon or something, didn't I? I think I did. Maybe not, I don't know. Ooh, no. Let's get some free shit.
Heroes of the Alliance, the Dragon Isles have awakened.
Where is my slow fall?
Dragonflight's home. Meet me in Stormwind, where I shall present the Aspect's invitation to the Alliance.
We Bartender combat. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta keep doing that. What is it? K? No, Control H, really? That's weird. I'll have to rebind that. I don't like Control H. And then nothing Prowler. Come on, baby, give me this Horseman's Mount. That was a fun one to try to get. I ran the Halloween event on every character. I had like 14 characters a day. No, 16 characters a day for almost the entire event before it finally dropped. And it was a very happy moment. And it actually dropped on this character, now that I'm thinking about it. And that was right after it made it so that all characters would share all mounts, so I didn't have to like, it was like, everyone gets it, yay! I really should check Altaholic, shouldn't I? I will come back and sort through those email, or through the mails and re-equip my 60 slot, or 30 slot bags and 32 slot bags if I have any. Okay then.
Heroes of the Alliance, the Dragon Isles have awakened and beckoned the Dragonflight's home. Meet me in Stormwind, where I shall present the Aspect's invitation to the Alliance.
I will delete those extra profiles that keep getting added once I've logged into all these characters. Control H. There we go. I remembered. I do like the speed of the flying. I just don't like not being able to hover in the air in a dangerous area. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the... You can see a theme with my naming. I don't know why I'm keeping the quests. I could just drop them, couldn't I? I don't know. Mental block about it. It's like, oh, I don't want to lose all my progress, and when I was doing the thing that no longer is relevant.
The Dragon Isles have awakened and beckon the Dragonflights home. Meet me in Stormwind, where I shall present the Aspect's invitation to the Alliance.
Ooh, that's weird. There we go. I was never on this character after that change. All right, Control H. I don't like that. Don't want to get used to it either. Yeah, those are in the wrong place. I like how fast these are coming back. That is one nice thing compared to what they used to be. All right, so let me just do it with bar, right? I just have a habit of typing bartender. Nope, bar doesn't work. Okay. Come on. Yeah, Memoron's Head. I was farming Oldham, or whatever the place that. What is that called? It's Is it Oldham? No, that's the zone. Shit, what is it called? Ulduar. I farmed Ulduar. Tanking on a demon hunter was quite fun for a while. They were way overpowered at the beginning. Oh my god, it was so fun. I remember tanking on this gal when the I should have done the jump. Oh well. I should have done the jump. Oh well. Go away. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. I don't want to hear you anymore. Go away. Tell you what, let's just fix that for a while. Speech. Yes, goodbye. So when Legion was still in the pre, it's not the pre-patch technically, it's the patch, but it's before the expansion comes out. So the new game is out, they just haven't opened Legion, right? So you can create a demon hunter, you can do all the events around the world. And I remember specifically doing events in at Terran Mill to attack, defend the well, I wasn't on this character then, but defend the well, I wasn't on this character then, but defend the I think I created a horde character for that. I think I created a horde character for that. Defend the cities, like Sentinel Hill and stuff, from those ships that would come in. And it was, really brutal. Like, they would hit hard. But on this character, it was, like, unstoppable. You basically just could kill everything. It was amazing. Because you could, if I remember correctly, That was the order of it. I could create this character, then go participate in those events. Unless I'm misremembering and maybe they brought those things back later. I don't remember. I thought it was just the Legion pre-event, but it could have been something after Legion. Maybe a post-Legion event. You know, sort of like a last hurrah. Could possibly be. Ah, Britannia. This character is from the beginning of the game. Well, from 2007. She'll have a considerable number of days on her, I'm sure. Stealth Rogue became really fun at some point when you could move it like faster than normal speed when you were in stealth. And when you couldn't fail picking pockets, that was amazing. Now, she shouldn't get hurt when she jumps. At least not very much. Profiles. It's becoming crowded. I tell you what, the two mounts I'm happiest about are the Headless Horseman and the Prowler. The Headless Horseman because it's, well, if I'm not in this mode, if I'm in normal mode, it's virtually silent. No, flap, 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 flap. And this because, oh my God, I worked so hard to get this. And it's in its little emote thing is so cute. It runs around in a circle. When you hit spacebar, it's like, boop, 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 boop. Very cute. Very, very, very cute. Love it so much. All right, so how long did I play her? Britannia. 49 days. I'm up to 461 days. Whatever that is, add another 20%, because that's what I've deleted. Here's another one that I played since Burning Crusade. I actually created her. Oh, wait, no. You know what it is? This character I copied over. That's right, I deleted the original one and I copied this one over. Same with Brill. This is a copied character. I deleted the original Brill. This is a copied over Tauren. Yeah, that's right. And then Bridia is a copied over Shaman that used to be a troll back during Cataclysm is when I was playing Horde Troll a lot. I played this character a lot during Cataclysm. But I played it over on the Horde side just to get away from everything. I was like all the social pressures of the guild and I just wanted to change of pace. So I just went over there and that's when I got my Sandstone Drake is what it's called maybe. The one that you can carry other people on. Because I bought the reagents with a goblin character for the discount and then I handed it to a guildie that knew the recipe. And she crafted it for me. She was deaf, actually, at the time. I'm pretty sure she still is, but it's funny because I was talking in Vent one time. We were doing Halls of Origination, which I hated at the time because it was way too difficult. And I was saying, you need to go here, you need to go here. And it's like, oh, she can't hear you. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, yeah, she's deaf. I'm like, why are we trying to talk in Vent then? I think it was still Vent back then. I have no problem with someone's deaf, but if you need to tell me, so I'm not barking instructions or warnings to people that can't hear me. Oh, whoops. That wasn't it. Oh, right, I've got water walking. Let's try that again. There we go. You know, how long have I played her? 61 days. Yeah, lots of dungeons on that one. Brill is probably, yeah, Brill and Briand are the two mains. Like, well, we haven't gotten to my Death Knight main. So Briand was my main starting in early BC, because that's when I started playing. Then I got really into Druid near, I'd say 3/4 of the way through Lich King. But again, this is not my original Druid. My original Druid probably has, you know, at least 40 days on it. So you could think of this as 120 something days. This is an original character. Some of these are just replacement characters, right? Like, Brimage, he's original. Bricker is original, though I've renamed it twice. Britannia is original, but I've renamed her. I haven't even gotten to Britch, my warrior. There she is. She uses protection. Wait. Yes. I worked really hard to get her transmog stuff. Like the skull shield and everything. Lots of work, lots of work. Yay, no more. Now can I do a charge down? There we go, no health lost. Ugh. Everything's in the wrong place. Whoops. There we go. Bartender, 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 please. Bartender, bartender, down on my knees. I don't want to buy your services. I'm not interested. I don't want to invest heavily in this game. I want casual, minor casual at best. The moment I start spending money is the moment I start getting attached to it. And then I feel obligated to play. And I don't like that feeling. Okay, how much does Britch have? 14 days. Wow, not as many as I thought. Interesting. I'm almost to 2 years of playtime. And I'm only halfway through the characters. This was my main during Wrath of the Lich King, and for, I'd say until... He became my main during Wrath of the Lich King. I stopped playing my hunter. I started playing this guy on a different server. Someone had already had the word bridge, B-R-I-D-G-E. So I just added an extra D, so he became Bridge. And it just became, I just stuck with that. Even now, I just call it B-R-I-D-D-G-E. When I see the word bridge, like spelled normally, it looks bizarre to me. Like, what? I don't know where the water walking spell is right now. All right. Path of Ice, right? Bartender. So I played him as a main. He was the one that I used to go to get the yak in Pandaria. So he was my main throughout Cataclysm, or sorry, Lich King, and then I swapped over away from him and started playing the shaman troll. How many hours does he have, or days? DTGE. 98 days, yeah. Even more than Brill. Although Brill would have more if you added the original Brill back into it. But he was my main for a long time. Like, I would come back to him as my main. Gear update. Why can't I? Okay, so these are all my... All right, so I have to do that. Realms. Why can't it just swap realms for me? That's so dumb. You know the realm that she's on, just switch there when I log into it. Don't make me do extra work. This was my main throughout. About halfway through Battle for Azeroth, I swapped over because I wanted to raid during like the afternoon. So I found a guild that did that, and it was wonderful. But I had created her character. I created that character as a boosted character on some realm. I don't know what it was. Just because I had a boost to use. So I boosted her up, played her for a while, sort of forgot about her. and I forget why. I could have used the boost on anything, but I used it on her. I don't know why. Just I think I started the character, then I sort of fell in love with her. You know, like, oh, I like this character. I want to play this character. I'll boost her. You know, when I got the boost, and then okay, great. Now I'm in Battle for Azeroth. I'm boosted. Now what? Maybe I could raid with her because I was doing the easy loser raids, right? The ones you can just queue for. And I was sort of having fun. I thought I might want to do this series. Okay, why am I like